Welcome to this YouTube channel. In this video we are going to talk about the top 10 golf courses in Colorado. So before starting this video, like this video, and subscribe to our channel for future updates. Colorado is one of just 3 states in the United States without natural borders. It's a vast territory that includes the Rocky Mountains, the Colorado Eastern Plains, and the desert lands surrounding the Uncompahgre Plateau, all of which are included within a landmass of more than 100,000 square miles. Since 1915, when the Colorado Golf Association was founded, amateur golf has been administered throughout the state. This organization has been organizing competitive play for over a century. Hale Irwin won the state match play championship in 1966. While a student at Boulder, and it represents over 45,000 male golfers in over 200 golf clubs. The female equivalent of Colorado's male golfing body was created a year after the male counterpart, and it now oversees roughly 19,000 female members. Here are Colorado's top 10 golf courses. Number 10. G.C. of the Rockies, Edwards. The Country Club of the Rockies is a private, member-owned club in Colorado's Vail Valley. The club provides its members and guests award-winning dining at Vista, a nationally acclaimed golf shop, and year-round activities that enrich lives, strengthen relationships, and encourage healthy living, in addition to world-class golf on a Jack Nicklaus signature golf course. The Jack Nicklaus signature golf course at Country Club of the Rockies first opened its doors in 1985, and is frequently rated as one of Colorado's best. The links-style layout features rolling topography, 4 holes that run alongside, and across the Eagle River and water on 11 of the 18 courses. We continue to be one of the best-kept courses in the country, thanks to a dedicated superintendent, excellent maintenance personnel, and a thorough agronomics program. The Caddy program allows members and their guests to enjoy the ultimate way to play golf, strolling with a caddy. Golf automobiles, pull carts, and golf bikes are also available. Number 9. Red Sky Ranch and Golf Club. At the turn of the millennium, Red Sky's Norman and Fazio courses opened within a few years of each other. More than a decade later, their significant places in the Colorado rankings demonstrate that they are 2 of the greatest layouts in the state. Even though the fairways weave across a mountain landscape, they've been designed to hug the contours in such a way that golfers never face an excessive incline or decline during a round. The Fazio course opened in 2002. The first par 3 is not until the 7th hole, a great courageous carry of 237 yards from the back, markers across an intimidating valley to the green, demonstrating how perfectly the courses fit the land. Number 8. Red Sky Ranch G.C., Wolcott. Greg Norman's reputation as a course designer, like his golfing career, is marked by a desire to succeed. Norman skillfully utilizes the natural beauties of the area to drive the flow of play at Red Sky Golf Club. A unique wilderness golf experience is enhanced by craggy rock outcroppings, tangled knots of scrub oak, rough gulches, and wildflower meadows. This 7,580-yard, par 72, course has some of the best sunsets in the Vail Valley, with the majesty of Castle Peak in the background. The Red Sky Golf Club is the ideal location for your wedding. It will be genuinely spectacular and create an experience that your guests will remember for years. The Guest Clubhouse has exquisite Grand Lodge Western-style architecture, luxury furnishings, and soaring windows with views of Castle Peak Red and White Mountain, and the club's Tom Fazio-designed golf course's incredible 18th hole. This creates the ideal romantic setting for your big event. Number 7. Maroon Creek Club, Aspen. The mountain golf course at the Maroon Creek Club is an extraordinarily gorgeous Tom Fazio layout that contains a set of superb par 3 holes, and is located between Aspen Village and the local airstrip. The course, which measures 7,129 yards and has a par of 71, had its bunkers renovated in 2006 by architect Dennis Wise, a former Fazio collaborator, who reshaped the sand traps and provided new drainage. Although Maroon Creek is a private club, select local citizens are able to play at a reduced guest charge several times a year, because part of the course is leased from the local municipal authorities. Number 6. Sanctuary, Sedalia. Sanctuary Golf Course, located in Sedalia, Colorado, is a classic golf and country club. At this lovely venue, guests will be treated to breathtaking vistas of the Rocky Mountains, beautiful waterfalls, and lush greenery. Their knowledgeable staff will handle all of the technicalities so that you don't have to. The Sanctuary Golf Course provides individual service, on-site planning, delectable cuisine, and breathtaking decor. Capacity and facilities. This magnificent setting can accommodate up to 200 people for weddings. They have an outdoor pavilion that is ideal for your wedding ceremony, or dancing the night away under the sky. Pikes Peak can be seen in the distance from this flagstone paved and covered area. The great room is ideal for an indoor gathering. It has large windows that wrap around the south and west sides of the room, providing stunning views. The clubhouse has a rock fireplace, wood beams, iron chandeliers, and high ceilings. There's a lovely terrace where your guests can sip drinks and mingle during cocktail hour. Number 5. The Broadmoor G.C, East, Colorado Springs. The Broadmoor Golf Club East is another classic mountain course, with legendary green characteristics that create optical illusions. It is nestled against Cheyenne Mountain. Many putts that appear to be uphill are actually downhill. Few players realize that the East course is made up of 9 Donald Ross holes, 1 through 6 and 16 through 18, plus 9 Robert Trent Jones holes added 30 years later, holes 7 to 15. The East course hosted Jack Nicklaus' first U.S. Open. Annika Sorenstam's first U.S. Open victory came in 1959 as an amateur. In 1995, she won the Women's Open. It also hosted the 2011 U.S. Open. So Yoon Roo won the Women's Open and the 2018 U.S. Open. David Toms won the Senior Open, which was also their first major victory. Number 4. Colorado Golf Club. There are no bunkers on the par 4 10th hole at Colorado Golf Club, which plays downhill from the tee to a green perched on a ridge with the Colorado Rockies in the distance. Nonetheless, it sets the tone for what may be Core and Crenshaw's best example of how to create a terrific golf course from what many would consider average geography. This area of the Front Range southeast of Denver was transformed by these designers. They raced fairways through sagebrush hills sprinkled with pine trees. Greens were placed on buttes and on the far sides of barrancas. Colorado Golf Club is a second shot course, with seemingly large landing zones that run left, right, or even away from the play direction. The USGA Mid-Amateur was held on the course in mid-September 2019. Number 3. Cherry Hills Country Club. Cherry Hills had a groundbreaking design when it first opened in the early 1920s, with the nation's first par 5 island green, and closing back-to-back par 5s, although the 18th is played as a par 4 in championship play. In the 1960s, the United States of America, by going for the first green in every round of the Open, Arnold Palmer popularized the idea of a drivable par 4. When Palmer and his partner Ed C. renovated Cherry Hills in 1976, they enlarged the first hole so that no one could match Arnie's achievement. Nearly 40 years later, technology has made the first hole reachable from the tee once again. Number 2. Castle Pines Golf Club. The evaluation panel chose Castle Pines as the private course winner, when Golf Digest began its annual Best New Course honors in 1983. But Bill Davis, co-founder of Golf Digest and the father of all its course rankings, didn't like the course and vetoed its inclusion. As a result, no private courses were recognized that year. Davis quickly realized his mistake, and Castle Pines was inducted into America's 100 Greatest in 1987, its first year of eligibility, and has been there ever since. A Midwest oilman, club founder Jack Vickers, had pushed architect Jack Nicklaus to create a mountain venue design worthy of a major event. When a championship didn't materialize, Vickers created his own, the International, which was for many years the only PGA Tour tournament, played in a unique Stableford format. The International is no longer on the tour's calendar, which is a shame. Number 1. Ballyneal Golf Club. If number 10 Sand Hills Golf Club represents the idea that there's nothing more glorious than a round of golf beyond the range of cell phone reception, then Ballyneal, Tom Doak's Northeast Colorado version of Nebraska's Sand Hills, demonstrates that isolated golf is even better when it's Spartan in nature. Ballyneal is considerably more austere than Sand Hills, with no carts and dry, tan fescue turf on the fairways and greens. It delivers extremely solid and fast conditions, and because several of the greens are set on hilltops, the effect of wind on putts must be taken into account. Ballyneal is the only course in our rankings that has consistently improved over the last decade. What do you think about this video? Do let us know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.